So you've been thinking about moving to Mount Juliet, Tennessee, but you're just not sure if it's the place you want to move. We're going to look at the pros and cons today of Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and we're getting started right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about Nashville and the surrounding areas, kind of like Mount Juliet, feel free to click the subscribe button, click the bell for notification, and then you'll get notified every single time that we upload a new video. I'm Michael, and Joshua, Caleb, James, David, and our team, we get calls from people just like you every single day from all over the country looking to make their move to the Nashville area to find a place where they can live, work, and play. If that's you, and you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we'll help you make that move over to the Nashville area. All right, so like I said, we're gonna be looking at the pros and cons of Mount Juliet today, and we'll take you a little bit on a tour, but first we wanna kind of give you the first pro and the first con. So due to the fact that I like to do things from a positive perspective, because I'm the forever optimist, let's start with a con, and then we'll replace it with a pro. First con is definitely Mount Juliet, the infrastructure as far as traffic and movement of traffic. It's been a little rough. So with Mount Juliet booming as fast as it's been growing and constantly having this new growth kind of pop up all over the place, it's made it super difficult for traffic in the Mount Juliet area. So that's definitely con number one. All right, like I said, I'm going to replace a con with a pro, and here's the first pro. The first pro is neighborhood community. This is definitely a friendly place. Feels like everybody knows everybody. There are definitely a lot of people willing to wave and say, hey, how you doing? Like all the time, you can find friendly people in the Mount Juliet area. All right, so what we want to do now is we're going to show you around town a little bit, give you a little tour, driving tour, kind of show you the ins and outs around Mount Juliet. Let's go. So our second con here in Mount Juliet is kind of a combination weather slash bugs, mosquitoes. In the summertime, in Middle Tennessee specifically, there are lots of bugs and it is hot and sweaty for sure. Well, it's not that way today, but definitely lots of bugs, lots of hot, sticky kind of weather. Just kind of stand around and you can sweat. You don't even have to move. But as promised, I'm not going to leave you with a con. A pro of being in Mount Juliet is definitely the family-friendly atmosphere. Lots of things for kids to do. Things like jumping parks, trampoline parks, escape rooms, all kinds of family-friendly activities. Where you can just take your family, go out for the evening, hang out. Not just restaurants, but actual activities, things to do indoors if you want, and then we're going to be talking about a little bit more about outdoors in just a few minutes. Con number three is a little bit different as it relates to entertainment. There's not a huge nightlife here in Mount Juliet. I mean, there's some things to do, you know, definitely some bar and grill kind of things. But if you really want the nightlife you're looking for in the Nashville area, you're gonna have to drive into downtown Nashville. But there's also a pro, and here's another pro. This is probably one of my favorite pros. It's one of my favorite pros, and that is there's lots of outdoor activities to do. There are parks everywhere. We're going to be driving by some of those parks. Not only are there parks, but we are right close to the lake. So there's definitely a lake life, and we've already made videos on lake life as well. This is something you're really going to want to check out if you like outdoors activities, hiking, boating, skiing, jet skis, all that thing, fishing, things like that. This is definitely a place you're going to want to consider moving. I also want to point out one other cool factor while we're standing here. We're here at a Christmas shop here in Mount Juliet, which is kind of unique. I lived in Michigan for several years, and there's a place called Bronner's there. Is the world's largest Christmas store. And here's one right here in Mount Juliet. It's not quite as big as that one, but it's definitely a cool thing you want to check out. We're getting close to the Christmas season. It's right around the Thanksgiving time right now, but Santa is here. Mount Juliet definitely has some pros, definitely has some cons, but if this is a place where you want to live, work, and play, feel free to reach out to our team. You can reach us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we'll gladly help you make your move to the Nashville area. We'll see you next video.